And yesterday we have seen how the hard disk function, how it read the data and write the data, right? So today we will try to understand more about hard disk, how it give the address or how it identify any particular sector, and some gate related problems from that. Okay, before that please join the session, students, and mark your presence so that we can start and enter into the session, right? And inform all of your friends also to join this session. Okay. So as per our discussion which is held yesterday, the magnetic disk, hard disk, yes, I can see students joining, good. So this magnetic disk or hard disk, it is having multiple platters. Each platter will have two recording surfaces. One is top, other is bottom. And the data is read or written. The data is read or written from these surfaces using read-write head, right? Yeah, I can see many joining. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to all again. Right? So, I am expecting even more number of students. So, everybody please join the session. Amanraj, you are always welcome for such a precious and good contents. Yes, of course. Right. Okay. So, without doing much delay, let's enter into the session. Shall we, guys? Shall we get into the session? Please respond. Yes. Good, good. Okay. Just quickly brief about this again. This is the spindle. There are two platters. So as there are two platters, we will have 2 multiplied by 2, 4 recording surfaces. Right? So let us assume this is the surface, first surface. So this would be surface 0 because numbering always starts with 0. Then this is surface 1. Then this is surface 2 and the last surface, this is surface 4, surface 3. So total we have 4 surfaces numbered from 0 to 3. And we know the cylinder concept. What is the cylinder concept, guys? This group of similar tracks from each surface is what we call as cylinder. So all first tracks together we call as first cylinder. As any numbering starts with 0, it would be cylinder 0. All second tracks together, cylinder 1 means the second cylinder, and so on and so on. Now how the sectors would be numbered? Let us suppose there are 4 sectors in every track. Sir, will every track will have the same number of sectors? Yes, yesterday I have addressed this point. Every sector will have same number of sectors. Every track will have same number of sectors because of density variation. Now, as we are assuming there are 4 sectors in one track, how they are numbered? Even these also will be numbered from 0. Let us suppose there are 2 tracks per surface. Generally there will not be just 2 tracks or 4 sectors. That number would be big. Just for simple understanding, let us suppose there are 2 tracks on every surface. So total how many sectors will be there? Here 1 track 4 sectors, another track 4 sectors. So 8 sectors will be there on one surface. As there are 4 surfaces, 8 into 4, 32 sectors. So they will be numbered from 0 to 31. So total number of sectors are 32. They will be numbered from 0 to 31. So how they will be numbered? The first 4 sectors are on the first track of first surface. And the next 4 would be on the next surface, not on the same surface. This is what yesterday I said. Again I am repeating because for answering the questions or for attempting the gate questions, understanding the gate questions, this numbering is very important. Okay? Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So all first tracks are filled. That means cylinder is filled. When one cylinder is filled, then only it moves to next cylinder. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right? This is how the sectors will be numbered on the hard disk. So 0 to 31. Now, how any sector address would be? Any sector address will be with 3 parameters: cylinder number, surface number, sector number. C is cylinder number, H is surface number, S is sector number. Right? Now, yesterday we practiced writing the CHS for sectors. So, students, now you please tell me what is the CHS for the sector 20. For the sector number 20, please tell me CHS. I am waiting for your answer. Students, please give me what is the sector number. Sector address, CHS for sector number 20. 012. Lotus was telling 012. Okay. 100. Okay. Oh, Lotus changed answer to 112. Okay. And Hindu was telling 110. Santu was telling 102. Good, good. What about YouTube? Yeah, 1020 or 2, Amanraj. Is it 102 or 1020? What you wanted to say? So guys, everybody, please involve in the session. Please respond. Let the session be more interactive. Divyarath Singh 220. Okay, okay. Yes, good, good. Good for the response. I appreciate everybody. Now, what is the actual CHS? C is the cylinder number. 20 is in which cylinder? Cylinder number 1. That means a second cylinder. Second cylinder always have number 1. Second cylinder. So C will be 1. And what is the surface number? Here you can see clearly. What is the surface number? 1. And what is the sector number? How to know the sector number? Sir, 20 is the sector number. No, you may say. See, it is the consolidated sector number. But we want on this cylinder, on this surface, what is its number? Like let us say in your college, let us say total there are 500 students. All branches, all sections together. Okay? So, in that 500 students, according to the order of admission, let's say you might be some 370th student. So, your admission number is 370. That is the consolidated number. But in your class, your roll number could be, let's say, 4. So, that consolidated number is different. In that particular section, in that particular classroom, what is you, which student you are, how many student you are. Which student you are means, you may say, I am the 4th student in my class. Isn't it? In the same way, you should always see the corresponding cylinder, the corresponding surface, sector number. Here there are 4 sectors. It is the starting sector. So it would be 1, 1, 0. Aman Raj. It is not 1, 1, 16. It is 1, 1, 0. Okay? Because this is the first sector on this cylinder, on this surface. Right? Now, no problem. If anybody have given wrong answer, don't worry. Now you try this. What is the CHS for? The sector 6. For the sector 6, tell me CHS. This is the last one. Then we move on to next. What is the sector CHS for sector number 6? But in above cylinder on the place 16. Aman Raj, I have already told one example, right? On this cylinder, that means on this second track, on this surface, because second track here there, here also there, here also there, on every surface there is a second track. So, for this surface, for this track, this is which sector? 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 sectors are there. This is which sector? First sector. So its number is 0. Aman Raj, I hope you understood now. So what is the CHS for 6? 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, okay. Sector 6, 1, 1, 2, right, let's see. This is on which cylinder? This is the first cylinder, so its C value should be 0. Then it is on which surface? Here you can see what is its surface number? 1. And on this, it is which sector? On this cylinder, on this surface, it is which sector? 4, 5, 6, 7. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one, third one. Sixth sector number 6 is the third sector. So third sector means its number would be 2. So what is the sector CHS for sector number 6? 0, 1, 2. Yeah, now I can see many giving the correct answer. No problem, students, don't worry, no need to demotivate. If you have given wrong answer, no need to feel bad. Just keep practicing, but don't neglect. Aman Raj, again you are wrong. It is not 102. It is 012. Aman, you should practice much. Pooja, got it? Good. So guys, you keep practicing this because this understanding is very, very important. Okay? Aman Raj, it is not 112 yaar. Cylinder number is first cylinder. Okay? Now please observe, what is the sector address for 20 we got? For the sector 20, what is the CHS we got? And for the sector 6, what is CHS we got? Let's see. For the sector 20, 110. For the sector 6, 012. 110, 012. Now please carefully please listen. Now in the gate, one model question is CHS is given. Now you got CHS. You are supposed to find out what is the sector number. Okay? And you will be given how many tracks, how many sectors, etc. Now, what is the specification we got? There are 4 surfaces. Right? There are 2 cylinders. Because yesterday we discussed number of cylinders is equal to number of tracks. Isn't it? Number of cylinders is equal to always number of tracks per surface. It's not total. For per surface, how many tracks are there? That is equal to number of cylinders. And we have 4 sectors per track. Isn't it? So, like this, specification will be given and then some CHS is given and you are supposed to find out what is the sector number for it. So, how do we find? There is a formula, guys. Please make a note of this formula. When CHS is given, for the given CHS, how to calculate the sector number? Sector number is equal to, please make a note, C multiplied by number of surfaces multiplied by number of sectors per track. That means for this cylinder, how many cylinders are there? Cylinder means what? From every surface, 1 track. So, all surfaces, 1 track sectors we are counting. Plus H into H multiplied by number of sectors per track. Plus S. So, if CHS is given, how do you calculate the sector number? C into number of surfaces into number of sectors per track plus H into number of sectors per track plus S. If you carefully go through the formula, you will understand how I have written it. It is just a general understanding of formula. To form this formula, general understanding is enough. Now, if I apply C is 1, H is 1, S is 0. So, what is the sector number here? What is the sector number for this? Let's say you don't know. Let's say you don't know what is the sector number, you need to find out. So it is C into number of surfaces 4 multiplied by number of sectors per track 4 plus H into, what is H? 1 into number of sectors per track 4 plus S, which is 0. So this is 16 plus 4 plus 0, this is 20. So what is the sector number? 20. We got it? Similarly, what is the sector number for 0, 1, 2? So for the CHS 0, 1, 2, what is the sector number? 0 multiplied by number of surfaces into number of sectors plus 1 multiplied by number of sectors plus S value 2. So what is this? 0 plus 4 plus 2, which is 6. So have we got the sector number correctly? Got it? Now it is your turn. I will give you one gate question and you need to solve this question. Okay? You need to solve this question. Now this is the gate question I will give. This is the question on 2009. In the year 2009, for 2 marks, you got this gate question. So try to extract the information. A hard disk has 63 sectors per track. So immediately make a note of the points. Guys, are you with pen and paper or are you with notes? Don't just watch this session just like you are watching a movie. You are listening as if you are listening to a class. It is a class. Please don't don't forget that. So you should be with pen and paper. So while reading the question itself, you should make a note of the year. You please make a note of the year. 2009 gate question for 2 marks. Question you may get it from any source. So you just write the information. Points. 63 sectors per track. And 10 platters, each with 2 recording surfaces. That means total how many surfaces? 10 into 2, 20 surfaces. Carefully observe the question. And 1000 cylinders. How many? 1000 cylinders. So we know number of cylinders is equal to number of tracks. So 1000 tracks. Then it is given the address of a sector is given as a triple CHS, where C is cylinder number, H is surface number, S is sector number. So it is, he is kind enough to give what CHS also in the question. However, we know. And he is so kind enough to give what is the meaning also. See, thus the 0th sector is addressed as 0, 0, 0. The first sector is addressed as 0, 0, 1 and so on. So he is even trying to explain what CHS means. Fine. Now what is the question? The address 41629 corresponds to which sector number? 41629. So what is CHS? C is 400, H is 16, S is 29. You have the formula with you. So just calculate. You can use calculator because in the GATE exam you will be provided with virtual calculator. So you can use the calculator. For a while you use your mobile or computer calculator. Or If you have calculator with you handy, you can use that. Tell me. So what is the formula? C into 400 multiplied by number of surfaces 20, number of sectors per track 63, plus H into 16 into number of sectors per track 63 plus S value 29. So just with the calculator expand it. Yes, I can see option C giving the answer. Good, good. What about the students on YouTube? Aman Raj, C should be right. Oh, you are demanding. You are demanding C should be right. Okay, good. You are confident enough with your answer. Okay, Pooja C. Priya C, good. Good, guys. This is what the spirit I am expecting. Please involve in the session. Please feel like you are in the classroom. And please watch this session with the intention to learn. Sri Chandana, C, good, good, right. So this will be giving you 505037. As you are all telling, it is C. Good, good. You got 2 marks. Congratulations. First 2 marks you got. Anyway, do we get all the time CHS given asking for the sector number? No. There is a possibility to ask in reverse. What is that? Given the sector number, asking for CHS. Is it easy? It is easy. If the numbers are small numbers, we may just calculate, we may just draw it, we may just draw like this. Like this you may draw and you may find the CHS. But you observe the numbers. 1000 cylinders, 63 sectors, 20 surfaces. So it is very, very difficult to draw and calculate, isn't it? Then how do we assess? Then how do we calculate? So we have a question like that in the same 2009. For the same data, we have such question also. Here is the question for you. Consider the data given in the previous question. The address of 1039 sector. The address of 1039 sector is. So sector number is given now. You are supposed to find CHS. So how do we do? As options are given, you can do reverse engineering. Like you can apply your formula on every option. Which formula gives you 1039? That is answer. But what if this question is given as blank? It's not a multiple choice question. It's a fill in the blank kind of question. Then you can't go with the option, right? So you are supposed to find. So what you are supposed to do? How to proceed? Please observe. First, always calculate what is cylinder number of sectors in one cylinder. Please always calculate number of sectors in one cylinder. What is one cylinder means? From every surface, so total 20 surfaces, one track. right? So this is equal to 20 multiplied by one track is how many sectors? 63. That means one cylinder will have 1260 sectors, isn't it? 1260 sectors one cylinder will have. We know how the numbering happens. Definitely numbering happens in sequence. So these 1260 sectors would definitely be numbered from 0 to 1259, isn't it? Numbering starts with 0, we know. Now observe what is our sector number? 1039. Definitely 1039 is in between this 0 to 1259, isn't it? So definitely we can say our cylinder is first cylinder. So cylinder number is equal to 0. So what is C? Definitely 0. Okay? Just assume you are not given with the options. Aman Raj, Ardhendra Reja, Bashir Ahmad. Let's say you are not given with the options. There are no options. So now there are no options. So C value is 0. Now I want H. Okay? Now for calculating C, what we did? We calculated the capacity of a cylinder. Similarly, for calculating S, what you are supposed to calculate first? Capacity of surface. So what is the capacity of a surface for? Again, here you should not confuse. Here what you have to remember, surface capacity means not complete surface capacity. Surface capacity per cylinder. Per cylinder you should calculate. That means for any cylinder, any surface contribute how much? One track only, isn't it? Any surface contribute only one track for any cylinder. So what is the surface capacity for any cylinder? One track. One track means 63 sectors. Isn't it? Now our sector number is 1039. Isn't it? 1039 is the sector number means 1039 is the sector number means it is definitely 1040th sector, isn't it? Carefully listen this. Its number is X. That means in count it could be X plus 1th one. Then only it is having the count as 1 less. So its number is 1039 means its count would be 1040. Isn't it? So we just understood one track or one surface capacity is 63 sectors. 1040 sectors require how many surfaces? Right? Now, how to calculate 1040 divided by 63? It will give you how much? 16 point some answer. Some value you will get. 16 point. That means 16 surfaces also not sufficient. So that means how many surfaces are required? 17 surfaces are required. Okay? Now give numbering for these surfaces. as the numbering starts with 0, our sector would be on the, our sector is which sector? 1040th sector. That means our sector will be definitely on the last surface here. Last surface means on the 17th surface. So what would be its surface number? H is equal to 16. H is equal to 16. Now I want S value. Okay? I want S value. So we got C as 0, H as 16. Now I want S. Of course, now you can use your formula and you can calculate with what S you will get 1039. However, standard procedure is H is equal to 16 means 17 surfaces required. Isn't it? Our sector is on the last surface. Last surface means 17th surface. So, excluding that last surface, excluding 17th surface, its previous surfaces are how many? 16. So, 16 surfaces, that means surface number 0 to surface number 15, occupy how many sectors? 16 into 63. Right? So 1008 sectors out of 1040, 1008 sectors filled in these 16 surfaces. Now, sectors remained for the last surface. How many? For the last surface, how many are remained? Out of 1040, 1008 you have already filled in the 16 sectors. So how many are remained? 32 sectors remained. These sectors 32 will be on the last surface. That means H is equal to 16. Now, give numbering for this 32. It starts with 0 and ends with 31. So our sector is what? That 1040th one. That means last one. Isn't it? So what is S? 31. So what is the C, H, S value? 0, 16, 31. Understood? Please give me response. Students, did you understand? Of course, it is little lengthy, but with practice, you will take less time. With practice, you will take less time. Okay. Now let me give you another sector number. I want CHS for it, for the same specifications. Okay? Okay? Now it's time for you to practice. Same specifications. What? 20 surfaces. Please make a note. 20 surfaces, 1000 cylinders, 63 sectors per track. Now, sector number is 21437. Sector number is 21437. Now I want CHS for this. There are no options. Now it is blank. Now let me see how many of you do it correctly. As the earlier one is a previous gate question, you might have solved it earlier, you might have seen it earlier, or it is available in the online also. So there is a possibility for somebody to take the answer from that. I am not telling you did in that way, but you may copy the answer from other source. But for this you should do it, because this number I have just created randomly now. So give me what is CHS for this 21437 sector number. Now, those who did not understand the earlier, you may listen. Those who already understood, please you go with your solution. Okay? Now, always we should calculate first C. We have just calculated cylinder capacity is, what is the cylinder capacity? 1260 sectors. Just for the previous question we have calculated. Same specifications, no? Now, if one cylinder capacity is 1260 sectors, it is the sector number 21437. That means it is 21438th sector count wise. Count wise, this is 21438th sector. That's why its number is 21437. So you should always have the clarity on this. Right. Now, if one cylinder take 1260 sectors, 21438 sectors take how many cylinders? Simple. You do it, you will get C value. 21438 divided by 1260. Will somebody give me what is the answer, what is the value for this? Exact value? Or I will only do, don't worry. 21438 divided by 1260. This is 17.014. Right? That means 17 cylinders also not sufficient. 0.01 indicates what? Still some more sectors are there. So that means 18 cylinders are required. 18 cylinders means what would be its number? When you start with 0, what would be its number? 17. Right? So what is the C value? 17. So already Reja is giving, Aman Raj is giving the value. Good. Now, let us calculate H. For C is equal to 17, that indicates 18 cylinders are required. So we just need to step back. One step we have to just go back. So 17 cylinders occupy how many sectors? 17 multiplied by 1260. So what is this value? 17 multiplied by 1260. 21,420. Right? So what is our sector? 21438. So remaining sectors remaining sectors would be 21438 minus 21420. So how many sectors are remained? 18 sectors remained. Now these 18 sectors are there on cylinder 17. I mean on the last cylinder these 18 sectors are there. On which surface this will be? We know one surface capacity per cylinder is 1 track. One track means 63 sectors. Definitely these 18 sectors would be on the first surface, right? Because 63 is greater than 18. So definitely what would be H value? 0. Now you can use the formula and calculate what is S, or here it is very simple. So on surface 0, 18 sectors are there. That means when you start numbering with 0, where it ends? At 17. At 17. So what is S? 17. So what is the CHS, guys? 17, 0, 17. Okay? Now, I'll give you homework. I'll give you two problems, two different specification problems. Treat it as homework or for your practice. In the tomorrow's session, I'll ask the answers. Okay? Let me give little big numbers. Procedure would be same. You need not to be panic by looking at the big numbers. Okay? So please make a note. The first problem. First problem. There are 16 surfaces. 16 surfaces. 512 tracks per surface. 512 tracks per surface. 1024 sectors per track. sectors per track. Okay? Now I want what is CHS for 131720. For the sector number 131720, what is CHS? Calculate it. And second problem is, there are 128 cylinders, 128 sectors per track, 128 surfaces. I want CHS for sector 128128. For 1,28,128, what is the CHS? Tell me. Okay? So guys, I will expect these answers tomorrow. Okay? Let's see how many of you do it. Right, guys? So we will wind up this session. If you want to take a snap, you can. So we will wind up today's session with this. So today we tried learning if CHS is given, how to calculate the sector number, and if sector number is given, how to calculate CHS. It is trending gate question. So it is worthy practicing. Okay? I hope everybody will do it. Everybody will come with the answer tomorrow. Will you? Will you come, guys? Tell me. Will you do it?